Ah, so I see I finally have to have the conversation with people. Now, Naruto community, I want you to listen to me very closely. Let the chakra flow up to your ears so you hear what I'm about to say. There is not a single feat from the beginning of Naruto to Boruto to show that Naruto is planetary.
Remember when I said, people kept saying you have to have equal AP to hurt a character that's universal or planetary? Remember that? Well, remember when Naruto cut off Kaguya's arm, right? They said he was able to do this because he could match her AP. But then we brought up the fact that Sakura cracked her skull and broke her horn. They said that was an outlier. So I got a question. What's this? It's just a question. I just want to know what this is. I know some of you guys are probably going to say, oh, it's an outlier, and that sword must be universal. It's got to be. It's got to be universal or whatever, right? You know what? Let me just show you the video. Just in case y'all can't see it, he's bleeding out the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So is this an outlier also? Is that a universal sword? Can that sword cut a planet? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, Kat, as you can see, I took my video down. Luckily, TikTok wants to see you kick this L, so come on with it, baby. What did you say?
Debunking the War Arc consisted of skirmishes in the land of frost, the land of boiling water, and in the mountain's graveyard. Who said it did it, Kat? Why did you cut the clip there? Is it because it would expose you? Nah.
Now pay attention. Kat is going to pass himself his own L. Kat, what were you saying, sweetie?
Is it because it would expose you? Nah. Because here's the full clip. War consisted of skirmishes in the land of frost, in the land of boiling water, and in the mountain's graveyard. And I don't know why you use this panel, because if you just read a couple more chapters, you'd see that their entire battle strategy was to lead them up into the land of lightning, which means that by the time we get introduced to Madara, we're already deep into lightning territory. The reason I said this was to establish the fact that the god tree is in the land of lightning.
Kat! Who the hell said it wasn't? Kat, by definition, sweetie, that is a straw man argument. You are making the argument that I am not making. Kat, nobody said it wasn't in the land of lightning, Kat, because the battle with Naruto and Sasuke, Kat, was literally everywhere, Kat. It was not in one area, which I literally told you multiple times. So when Naruto and Sasuke clashed and it affected Sakura and Kakashi, that is because Naruto and Sasuke were in the same area when they were having that fight, Kat. Like I said, bro, you are the sorriest Naruto debater I've ever seen in my life. Let's go continue, bro, because it's gonna be a long video.
These motherfuckers are talking about, no, that's not what happened. Battle started in the land of lightning. No one fucking said it did. Obviously, if you read the fucking manga, you would know that shit was everywhere. You see how you conveniently left out the last part of your clip again? Because what did you say? Obviously, if you read the fucking manga, you would know that shit was everywhere. Didn't just say in the land of lightning. Like, Google will fucking tell you that. My brother Christ, you put up a picture of Mifune's battle plans and then showed a Google search referencing the war. Anybody with a basic understanding of context clues would assume that you're talking about the war. So to explain to you that the war didn't happen all over the place. It led up into the land of lightning.
Something gotta be wrong. Something you gotta be missing something there. Did you hear what you said?
I had to explain to you that the war didn't happen all over the place. It led up into the land of lightning.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the war, happened all the way up into the land of lightning? So the war was everywhere? Okay, Naruto community. Is he one of yours? Is he one of yours? Bro, you were trash at this. Come on, finish this shit up. What else you gotta say?
They said that blast took out the entire area. You see, this is why I told you that you didn't read the manga. No one said they didn't leave the valley, but they obviously came back.
Obviously, you forgot that this debate started because of Draco. And Draco was the one saying that this blast shook the earth, and we had to prove that it didn't shake the earth, and that the reason why Kakashi and Sakura not only felt it, but were affected by it, was because, like I said, the battle was everywhere. You're the only one making an argument. It's already been debunked. What else did you say?
But before we do that, let's address this battle that you're talking about. This attack was not this. This is the actual explosion from that attack. But how do I know that they...
This is why I said you're bad at it. We already addressed that. God damn it, video 1.
First, the attacks collided in the sky and shook the wild atmosphere. It never touched the ground and still wrecked the final valley and could be felt across the world. And are we...
Where did he say that? Like, the picture is just a fucking placeholder. Because if you had read that fucking manga, when Naruto and Sasuke set their first attack on, the blast was not that big. But when Naruto and Sasuke added a little more spice to that bit and shot that shit again, that's how you got this. So what the fuck is your argument at this point? Like, you haven't made a single fucking point the whole video. What is your argument?
The tree in the shot. You want to know why you can see the tree? Because it's huge. It's a huge tree.
So... You can see the tree. This is fucking stupid. I'm losing brain cells. You can see the tree, not just because it's big, but because it's taking so much of an area. And because the tree occupies so much fucking space, and the fact that it is bigger than most mountains, of course, it's that fucking big. I'm gonna have a stroke doing this. I swear to God.
Guys, that's not no lake. When you compare it to the map, it's literally the same. Do you not know how to read a map? Do you? If what you're saying is correct, then we would have seen this piece of rock island on the map. And
y'all, do y'all see how this is curved? And how you see this little rock island right there? See how you had this little piece sticking out? What the fuck is that? No, honestly. What the fuck is that? Do you see how it's a fucking curve? This part sticks out, and then there's just somehow a little island right there? Did you know when you look at a fucking map, the map is not 100% exactly how the landmass is? Like I said, you don't know how to read a fucking map. For instance, this is how the world map looks, right? This is your average world map. But guess what? This is not how the fucking world looks. See, this is how the world looks on the map, on an actual globe. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but that is where common sense comes into play, which you don't have. But y'all knows how he didn't address shit in that last video. Bro, take your fucking L. I said before, you are the worst you are actual trash at this shit. But I'm pretty sure you knew that. No, you definitely knew that.
Naruto and Luffy are planetary, and here's why. I was literally blocked by King Lion last year for this exact topic because he said that Goku was pretty much country level because he himself had never destroyed a planet. The definition of planetary is someone who can destroy a moon or more. And notice it also says characters or objects. So if you can fight people that were capable of destroying a moon, or able to destroy something of moon size, then you are moon level, which is also under the planetary tiers. In other words, because all these people have destroyed a moon or greater, they are at least moon level. For example, the Whitebeard shaking the Earth planetary so-called feat, magnitude 6 earthquake was calculated to be 33.6 exatons of energy, which comes under the moon level tier, which is planetary. Toneri destroyed the moon, which is a moon level feat. Naruto was able to harm a character, or Toneri, which Toneri was a character that was capable of destroying the object such as a moon. Kaguya literally created and destroyed 6 planets before coming to the ninja world, and was going to make the ninja world her 7th. Because every Asutsuki was stated to devour and harvest the planet that they were currently on before moving on to the next. We see this with Momoshiki and Kinshiki also, and Ishiki was stated to outrank all of them. Now Madara sent routes throughout the entire ninja world, capturing every single person in the entire world and drained their chakra to make possible the infinite Tsukuyomi, and took power over the entire moon. This is a moon level feat, and this is Madara. And Kaguya scales greater than Madara. So I pretty much gave like 20 plus planetary feats. And I have more. Like, it was literally stated that Momoshiki destroyed or devoured the planet that he was eating fruit from. He was also stated to have drained the chakra or all the energy from a star. So if you genuinely believe Naruto or Luffy are not in the planetary tiers, just because they themselves haven't destroyed a planet, then you also believe Goku isn't planetary. Which makes no sense, because we know that he was able to clash with Beerus, who's a universe buster. How could he possibly do that without being one-shotted? In order to be able to equally clash, in other words, actually block Beerus's attacks and not get one-shotted because he was overpowered by a more powerful attack than a country-level buster. Because remember, people were claiming that Goku is country-level. That logic doesn't add up. A country-level person should not be able to defend against a universe buster. So this is why the vast majority of the anime community has always used this logic. Because again, how can we possibly scale all those good hero characters that never destroy anything because they're the ones saving it? It's the same as boxing. Like, how do you compare which boxer is better? Based off who they beat, right? You're not comparing boxers based on their punching bag ability or how much punching bags they can break. We determine who's a better fighter based off who they beat.
Status, sorriest individual on social media. Happy, me and you haven't had a conversation in almost 2-3 years, Happy. You know how I know, Happy? Because I document everything. Tweeted the last time me and you...
Hold up, you document everything, but why is this on private? Do you want to know why it's on private, King Lion? You were so bad at power scaling. You have 500 views 2 years ago. The very videos that I've posted are still there, 30,000 likes. This is where it all started, part 1, King and Queen Lion, of me debunking you. Back in 2021, 200,000 views, you were absolutely ratioed, and that's why your videos are private. Would you like me to jog your memory a little bit of just how cooked you were? Remember this?
Naruto versus Luffy. We're talking about current Naruto with everything that he has versus current Luffy. You see, what anime debaters like to do is you like to go way in the back and finding character, but he was at his prime. That's what you want to use for your debate. David boy, it don't work like you see, even
Actually, that's exactly how it works. There's what you call standard versus battle assumptions. So the first
Like
rule
talking to a child,
of
man.
a versus battle is this: character version. The strongest canon version is what you take. Otherwise, you could take Naruto as a baby and Luffy as a child. Nowhere in here does it say current. And this is where all those weird arguments that he created started. He was trying to say Naruto in Boruto lost all the powers that he had back in Shippuden, therefore he would lose to Luffy.
don't worry, I got the clip.
Admitting to it, the laser is multiversal.
Happy, that was you. Happy, you even said that an ant would scale to Krillin or Goku. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Happy, this is pitiful, bro.
Yeah, so a character, even if it was an ant, was the example I gave. If they hurt, if they attacked, if they blew up a multiverse, that makes them multiversal. There's a reason why you made that video private, because you got absolutely destroyed. I remember that even your own followers were saying like King Lion is just getting absolutely destroyed. This is why he hates power scalers and debaters. This is why you blocked me, not the other way around. And for the record, I weighed 43 kilos heavier at that point. I managed to power scale myself. Here you are talking about energy output, but all you know about is energy input. When's the last time you power scaled yourself into the gym? Since you're gonna make it all personal and stuff.
This is pitiful, bro. Like, what do you need, Happy? You need some followers? What is it? You need some views? Like, just, bro, go back to being irrelevant, please, by all means. Like, you are the laughing stock of the anime community. Like, nobody takes you serious. Like, even when you debated Kuros, you got beat so bad, you just started saying anything. Like, people were literally laughing at you and
I know for a fact you're living in a delusion, King Lion. Look at the comments, bro, on that video of the Kuros versus Happy debate. Nobody is laughing at me. And if you actually go through those comments, there are some people criticizing me too, sure. But it's safe to say that the vast majority of them are literally just talking about Kuros being absolutely clowned. And people congratulating me, like the most liked comments. And no, the only thing that I've ever tried to share in all my videos is my genuine opinion and the truth on the matter. And in relation to your multiversal laser thing, already addressed this. In that same video that you obviously clipped, and in the same debate, you didn't remember this because you don't actually know who the character was. I said that if Gilgamesh were to shoot a laser and it hurt Goku, Gilgamesh being a multiversal character, I clarified that and told you that. That would mean Goku is multiversal because he's fighting a multiversal character. Because in the Fate series, and we're not talking about the films, like the anime adaptation of the Fate CCC video games or the web novels, Gilgamesh is a multiversal character that uses a Numeralish, which is an attack that is multiversal. Just so we're sure here, you didn't know who this was at the time, I'm assuming. Or perhaps you just wanted to save those little clips that you took, like, oh, Happy said an ant was able to harm Goku, or Happy said that this laser from this man was able to harm Goku, therefore this is really dumb. Like, Happy thinks lasers and ants are able to, like, keep up on Goku level. Well, in fiction, anything is possible, especially when we're talking about an hypothetical ant that is multiversal, or Gilgamesh, who is literally a fictional character that is multiversal, was fighting against Goku. They're going to be multiversal. This is the exact question that you asked, which is why you probably privated your video. Could an ant be multiversal? Isn't it common sense? Like, if it's fiction, could an ant be multiversal? What would you answer, TikTok? Well, the only clips that King Lion showed was my genuine and honest answer. He took advantage of my honesty. That's why he only showed 3 seconds of the clip and he put it on private. And that's also why he blocked me. Now, King Lying, because you're so good at power scaling, because you know so much about anime, I challenge you to a lift off, power scale yourself. Any lift, let's go, gym right now. Or secondly, because I know you're not man enough to do that gym challenge, why don't we debate again the exact same topic? Let's see how that will go this time for you. King Lion, more like King